Okay. Our last one. Creepy clowns.
No.
Well, it's just in time for Halloween.
I know.
It's in time for Halloween, and you wanted creepy clowns.
I didn't want creepy
You
clowns.
did.
You
You told
Didn't
me
one
that
get
creepy
arrested in
clowns
Austin?
needed to be
Manor.
a story.
In Manor?
in Manor.
They're here.
Well,
One in Austin too. One in San Marcos. Let's see. We had one guy arrested in. Where was it? We've got Utah. 14-year-old was arrested.
a 14-year-old.
Mm-hmm. In Michigan, they're looking for a clown that robbed patrons and employees at a suburban Detroit hotel on Thursday.
Great.
In Ohio, last week, there was an entire public school system that closed after a clown allegedly attacked and choked a 45-year-old woman and made threats against the school system.
This entire thing started as a viral marketing campaign for the remake of Stephen King's It, which comes out in 2017, and then people thought it would be a funny idea to do the same thing and dress up as clowns and scare people, and now they're taking it too far and getting in trouble.
So, should we hold the marketing company liable?
No, because I mean it's their fault, but I mean, it's the people's fault dressing up as clowns. I mean, even when I first heard about it, I just thought, oh, that would be funny. I used to do that kind of stuff back home, like sort of getting closer to Halloween. We'd like dress up and just wear like the white faceless masks and just like stand across the street from people's houses, like in the dark.
That's almost as bad as this one parent that followed their kid's school bus while wearing a clown mask.
That is great. That's some good
the
parenting.
best dad ever.
That is some good parenting.
At Penn State, they're doing midnight clown hunts.
No, they can't do that though, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna turn into a Juggalo beat fest. They're all just gonna go beat up the Juggalos. Don't do that.
I mean, the Juggalos don't dress as circus clowns, though.
That's
And
true.
I'm
but
pretty sure-
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure
sure
the
Most
guys
days
that
out
beat
of
up
the year.
Juggalos are the same guys that are looking for any excuse to beat up Juggalos.
I mean,
I'm
who
pretty
wouldn't
sure
wanna beat
quite
up
a few of the
Juggalo?
Juggalos can hold their own, too.
Actually, I take it back. Every Juggalo I've met is very, very, very nice.
Yeah, they're super nice.
I've never met a mean Juggalo. They're all super nice, and like I
They
think,
just don't know how magnets work.
yeah, I think the music is abysmal. I think the culture is gross. I think they're kind of grimy people in general. But every time I see one, I give out a whoop whoop, or ask them if they're down with the clown, and they're just so nice. They're great.
Well, you're closer to that culture than I am. I
Barely. Actually,
I
no,
didn't
isn't
know
it
either of those.
Isn't the
handshakes.
gathering? The gathering's in Illinois, I think.
Oh, I think
The gathering of the Juggalos. It's in Illinois, not in like the livable part of Illinois, which is Chicagoland, but like the rest of it, the wilds, if you will.
livable
A
part.
livable part.
We should. I'll look up the. I'll put. We should have. That's. I think the gathering. I give as much of a bleep about that as I do the trip.
The gathering's interesting. There's some cool documentaries on it.
Huh.
And they have some like Andrew WK was there, and they have some good stand-up comedy there.
Well, it's an audience full of good people.
We used to
Who
joke
wouldn't wanna
about
be
going
there?
every once in a while, but never actually did.
I bet it's cheaper than that. The Fogey Fest.
The Fogey Fest.
I'm calling it Fogey Fest.
I wonder what the gathering's gonna look like in 20 years.
Oh.
A bunch of old
jeez.
Juggalos.
It's gonna look like Fogey Fest. And that's all it is. I mean, it's one generation following their heroes forever.
Yep.
Dave Matthews is, if you look at Dave Matthews' video from like 1999, and then look today, it's the same people. They just have less hair and they're a little heavier.
Chicago still hasn't forgiven Dave Matthews.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Dumping the feces on the architecture tour. They bring that up on every single like boat ride you take through the city. They'll talk about that. They're like, this is the bridge where it happened.
Really?
Mhm.
It was a big deal. He gave a bunch of money to help clean up that river, though.
Yeah, he did.
They felt bad. They didn't.
The
I think
river-
the
the
bus
river is
driver
still
got
dirty.
fired for doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, they really tried to do their best. I remember that.
I feel like
story.
it was Dave personally who did it. He pulled the lever, the poo lever.
All right.
That's how I envision it going down.
Okay.
Moving on. Is that the last of our
That
team?
was the last
That's the
one.
last of the do you give a bleeps?
Yes.
I'm done giving a bleep.